How do you prove that somebody brake checked you in a collision? I'm attorney Justin Elsner. I'm a personal injury attorney. This can actually be one of the most difficult types of things to prove because usually you don't have any availability of traffic cameras or anything like that to demonstrate exactly what happened. And so it comes down to one person's word against the other. That makes it extremely difficult in court because to prove your case, you have to prove on a preponderance of the evidence. So was your testimony more likely what happened versus somebody else's? And if there's two people who seem like average normal people, believable people, then you have 50-50. And if you're at 50-50 believability of a situation, then you lose because you didn't meet your burden to prove your case. And so because of this, in any kind of brake check type situation, it's vitally important to have additional evidence to support your claim. So you can do this via witness statements, are extremely helpful, especially if they don't know you, so it's just some unbiased person who has no interest in what happens, or a police officer, because if they've come and they've investigated, they've talked to people. Additionally, a lot of times the police have body cams on them, and so you can get the testimony or the statements that the person made to the police officer, and that can help prove the case. You can check with any kind of local homes or businesses to see if they have any cameras that record what happened. Anything to help support your claim, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to prove it's not just one person's word against the other. So keep those things in mind. If you have been in a collision and you think that somebody essentially caused it by doing some brake checking, I would definitely call the police, try and get a record of that, try and get them to respond and do an investigation to help support you down the road. Because if you're having to prove your case a year, multiple years later in court, and you haven't secured some of that evidence early on, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But if you have been in some sort of collision and you're injured and have some questions about filing a claim and how to prove your damages, feel free to reach out to us because we do offer free consultation.